Another Michigan University.
Now here is Eric Davis. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
MU. What is MU? Oh my god.
Ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit.
Damn, bro. Nah, I don't know. It's tough.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
And the batter now, Munetaka Murakami.
Oh
Up the middle,
God.
sizzling on its way to the outfield. One runs in, now the throw comes in, runner holds at third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Oh,
First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
And the batter now, Gunnar Henderson. And a foul ball. Davis, the runner at third. Murakami, that's second with nobody out. Comes up empty on the swing, 0-2 now.
It's great to get on the board in the first frame of the ball game, but here's an opportunity for them to really open things up with a couple of runners on. Let's see if they can cash in.
Here's Francisco Lindor. Now this is in the air down the line. And just foul. To say Bob Gibson's season in 1968 was outstanding is an understatement. His ERA that year was 1.12. That's so dominant it doesn't even seem possible. Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike three. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Gibson won the Triple Crown that year in the National League. He was just absolutely untouchable. Hitters had a hard time sleeping the night before his starts.
0-2. Wouldn't chase that time. Depending on who you ask, Gibson either gets the blame or the credit for Major League Baseball lowering the mound after that 1968 season.
Close. Yeah. Yeah, but now I'm gonna get a penalty. This sucks, dude. It's so annoying. I got, last time you left first, I got one too anyway. So dumb. We haven't seen co-op, I swear. It's gonna be a penalty, I swear. Watch. This is so whack. Well, no, it's gonna be a penalty regardless. I'm not gonna be able to play for like 30 minutes. I bet it's gonna be like an hour. Yeah, watch. I bet it's more this time.
Hey, baseball fans, this is Chris Singleton, and welcome to the show.
Yeah, it's an hour now. Oh my god. The next time it's gonna be longer. That's crazy. Yeah. That sucks. That's so dumb. I can do 1v1. That's funny. No, is it like one day gonna be like, imagine it's like 10 days. Yeah, like what? It's so dumb. An hour's long, that's crazy. This guy's got an Alejandro for boost.
ready to get underway. And now the DH, Austin Barnes.
The designated hitter, Austin Barnes.
The pitch. That's off the mark, and we're underway.
I just started one. I'm already in one.
And it's fouled away.
And I want a
And the righty deals. This to third.
It's really annoying that it's an hour.
Jazz tosses to first. One up, one down.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Alec Thomas stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. That's out number 2. At the plate, Alan Trejo. And the first offering is not close. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Hunter brings it in, and that is that. Back here at the ballpark, and now here is Ricky Henderson. Here comes a pitch. That one missed. And another ball. That one hammered center field. Thomas going back some more. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Just missed. Swing and a miss. And it's 2-1. Next offering misses down and away. And the 3-1. Line drive caught. Here's Mike Trout. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. That's in there. 0-1.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Out to center. And that'll do it. New inning getting started. Now the left fielder, Jarren Duran. Kranick back to work. Called strike right there.
I got like good contact on everything.
And a base hit up the middle.
He was all over that one. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Julian Merriweather comes on now. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Now it's going to be Sammy Sosa. Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. Now at the plate, Chipper Jones. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. That one missing inside. Ball to strike. The pitch. In the air, left field. And Ricky Henderson the grab. And they get the out on Jones. And there's one down. Trey Turner with a chance now. And the first pitch misses for ball one. 2022 turned out to be a banner year for Trey Turner. Won the Silver Slugger. He was the National League starter at shortstop in the All-Star game. And as well, 21 homers, 100 runs batted in, and 27 stolen bases.
Yeah. But he is Sosa and Chipper.
And that one hammered. That ball's carrying.
Wow.
And that one is going to go.
It sucks.
He blasts one out to right, and they add on. It's 3-0. Now, here is Alejandro Kirk in the air, right side. Granderson makes the catch. Back here in Denver, we head to the bottom of the second. Now, Luke.
It's dope.
And the pitch.
Damn it, just missed that.
Tap to first. Murakami takes it to the bag. That's one out, the bottom of the second.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out in front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Torrey Hunter in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Next offering is in for a strike.
Good pitch down around the knees. You want to be there all game. In a park like this, a pop-up sometimes will carry out.
Kicks and deals. That one back up the middle, and it gets through.
Good job of just putting the ball in play with 2 strikes. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with the pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
0-1 now. Swing and a miss.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Puts it in the air out towards left center. Hauls it in, 2 away.
But no runs to show.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. A switch hitter batting right. That one's in there, 0-1. Way inside, gets out of the way. That's a strike. Now 1-2. Hunter off of first with 2 away.
Bro.
He's got it.
What the fuck? I've never made such hard contact.
And welcome back. Top half.
This is ridiculous. Damn, man.
For the third inning, now it's the DH, Austin Barnes. That one misses in the dirt. A righty that throws with power. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a changeup, and he occasionally uses a curve. And now 2-1. Line drive, makes the grab, 1 away. Alec Thomas now. Richard Blyer gets the ball now. He's into the game with the bases empty. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Waste no time there. First pitch fastball in a great spot to do some damage, and he squared it up nicely.
Digging in, Alan Trejo. Ground ball right side, could be 2. In plenty of time to first, and there's 2 away. Now batting Jarren Duran. Right side, hard hit. He steps on the bag, 3rd out. As we go to the last of the 3rd.
Trying to inflate these
And
stats,
now,
but I'm
Craig Biggio.
not having success right now.
So now a pinch hitter for the catcher, Freddie Freeman. And the pitch. High
Freddie
fly ball
Freeman
pretty well struck out towards right
blast.
center.
Say
That's got a
yo.
chance. That one is gone.
Yeah, subbed him in for Craig Biggio.
And now Yohan Moncada. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
For the event. Ah.
Turner
No, he sucks. He got lit up.
gathers and throws to first. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer.
Couple of pitches and a quick out.
Anderson, the next to hit, takes ball one. Swing and a miss. And now it's even 1-1. One down, base is empty. So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
But Maya, bro, I fucking destroyed him and got destroyed using him. So
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1 so far. And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Yeah, believe it.
So 2 down. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. He's 0 for 1. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Slow roller to third. And that is the ball game. And your final 3-1 for Chris Singleton. And
that sucks. Jojo Romero, dude, I think he's a good pitcher to use as a lefty. I don't know who that is. I'm about to try shit. Let's see. Christopher Sanchez. Christopher Sanchez. I don't know what his record is, but I feel like it's not good. Well, Zach doesn't answer. We're not going to go to New Brunswick.
And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. The show brings you Diamond Dynasty Baseball. It's the Knights and the Galaxy. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Ready to go? Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
The pitch. Swung on, popped up on the infield. Drops into the glove, 1 down. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. In there for strike 1.
Oh, nice.
Now 1-1. No score, just getting started, top of the first.
Oh, damn it. Need to be a little more patient on that one.
Righty to the plate. Battling here as he fouls it away.
Bro, I slam my PCI so much. It's so good. Look at this, like...
Left-hand batter waits. And now the count is even.
It's a good take.
Let's took a ball in the crowd's ability. That's funny.
And down
No, come on, bro. How did they determine like he was
now
swinging
batting
that?
Mike Trout.
Oh my God,
Foul
that
ball.
was it.
And the 0-1. Right through there for a
Those are
strike.
right down the
Oh, this
middle,
guy's so
strike.
comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
To first, third out, and that ends the
Hard hit
frame.
ground ball. 4 in. Oh, I went 1, 2, 3.
And down to center fielder, Jung-Hoo Lee.
Christopher Sanchez is probably going to get destroyed.
And a pitch. There's a strike.
First pitch strike. It's rare.
Up the middle. Fires to first on the run. One up, one down. So up next,
Oh,
Brandon
man.
Layton.
Second baseman.
This guy's got some stats with him. The fuck?
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Moncada tossed to first. And here this afternoon,
Moncada, oh,
quickly
no.
away in the bottom of the first.
Fuck this guy, dude.
Next is the designated hitter, Munetaka Murakami.
He's been a menace.
And
lately.
first offering is fouled off. 2 down, nobody on. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses
Not
to the
here.
pitcher covering the
Oh,
bag.
both went 1, 2, 3.
And the
Look at that.
inning is over.
His name's Philadelphia Gallons. A lot of Philadelphia teams, I noticed. Yeah.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig.
First baseman.
Jimmy Cordero as a relief. I use Sam Howard a lot. I don't know why. And he's 3-1 with an 8 ERA, so maybe he's just getting lucky.
Nail back to work.
Like the opposite. Home run.
Drive deep right
Lou
field.
Gehrig,
Way
bro. He's
back
such a
there.
beast. You just say that
Outta
for him, bro.
here.
He's such a game changer.
That
gets a
should
hold of
fire
it,
up the
dude.
dugout, and that gives them a lead. It's 1-0.
But you can get him in like when you got
And
Gunnar
now,
Anderson.
Torrey Hunter. Now a high fly ball out to left center. Lee on the move to his right.
Oh man, I almost hit another home run.
He's there. He's got it. Now there's one away. And stepping in is the speedy Curtis Granderson. First pitch, not
Sure.
close.
Throw another one, dude. Come on. Oh, man. Tried to check swing there, fouled it off.
Next offering is downstairs. Good eye right there.
Shit.
3 balls, 1 strike.
And a 3-1 on the way.
That's a fucking
He
ball,
swings and
man.
fouls
I
one
swung
off.
at like a jerk off.
3-2 now.
Ah!
Him out without a swing.
I hate this shit,
Runners
bro.
frozen for strike 3.
Oh, man.
2 outs, base is
That
empty.
takes strike 3.
Here's
looking.
Francisco
3
Lindor.
balls.
First offering misses the mark.
I'm telling you, try this, bro, and I feel like it works for me. Every time you get up to bat, just keep saying patience in your head. I'm not. No, you just got. You gotta be patient. You gotta wait for your pitch. It's not about taking
Swing,
strikes.
a high
It's
fly
about just
ball,
waiting
pretty
for the
well
pitch that
struck,
you
right
can
field.
hit.
That's
You gotta hit a
back
home
there.
run.
And it's out of
Hit a
here.
home run with Francisco Lindor.
Francisco
If I could've walked-
Lindor takes
I'd
it
have too
deep.
much,
And they
I'd
add a
have hit
run.
so much
It's
shots.
2-0.
Right.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now here is Craig Biggio. And there's the strike.
Yeah.
And that one missing low.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Yeah.
Your attention, please. Now pitching. Center and down.
Oh man.
Hard hit left side. Tosses
I
to
think every
first.
ball is very
That's the
hard
third
again,
out.
but at least I had 2 home runs this time. 2 home runs. That's it.
Bottom of the
2
inning.
hits, 2
Now
home
the
runs.
third baseman,
Love it.
Troy Gloss.
Alright, let's see.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Jimmy Cordero.
I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
So digging in, Lou Gehrig. The other way, hauls it in, one away. And now it's Salvador Perez to the plate. And a swing and a miss there.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you can find a way to manufacture that run from first,
what up, boy?
It's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Strike 3. Oh, he fouled it off.
Gloss leads off first.
I thought he
with
was
1
feeling
away.
himself, dude. I made him look silly.
In the dirt. So 2 down now, and here is Eric Davis. Swings through that one. 0-1. Hard hit, right side. In time to Gehrig, and
Yo, I
Davis
feel like
is
you
retired.
need pitchers with curveballs, bro. Curveballs are so fun.
New inning getting started.
Like,
Here's the
like
second baseman,
I
Yoan
don't think he
Moncada.
can. Like, nah, rarely. But like, I think you occasionally hit one, but like, nah.
Cruz measures 6 feet 2 inches, 33 years old, and he was born in Puerto Rico. The 1-0. And a foul ball.
Puerto Rico doesn't just produce baseball talent, it produces Hall of Fame talent from Roberto Clemente to Pudge Rodriguez.
The pitch. And a ball evens the count.
Woo!
And a pitch. Swing and a miss, and he struck one. And there's one down. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson. First time
I
up
barely
as a pop out.
made contact and then strike out on a really bad pitch.
Front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Calm down.
And there's a ball. And now 2 balls and a strike.
Breaking ball and it's over.
And that one off the outside edge. That to right. Harper makes the catch for the out. 2 down. Now the number 2 hitter, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Chisholm Jr.
Try to check him. I think I have him actually. I think I'm about to put him in.
And a foul ball.
Yeah.
The 0-1. And downstairs.
Home run.
That one is absolutely belted.
No, it's going to be a double at least, though.
And it slams off the bottom of the wall. And he's in at second with a 2-out double.
Speed when I parallel
Everything came together for him. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it.
Oh! Bro, if you just do that in the zone, oh my god.
The 0-1. And that's down and away.
Mike Trout would have just hit it to the moon.
Ah! Strike 2.
Bro, people are just like throwing them right down the middle of the trap.
Fights it off, we'll see another.
Man, it's pissing me off.
Runner at second, 2 down.
Yeah.
Good eye right there.
Because a lot of people
Really
won't
good
throw
take,
you
especially
pitches
with 2
to hit,
strikes.
then they will.
The next pitch misses, and it's 3-2. Righty delivers.
And then he hits a home run.
Deep left field and
I was patient, bro. He threw like 3 balls in a row and then throws one right down the middle.
he'll circle the bases, and they throw a pair on the
Ah,
board. It's
dude, they don't want to
4-0.
throw that ball to
And the
him.
batter now, Lou Gehrig. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, I hit a lot of those like that.
And that one is inside ball 1. The next offering misses. 2-1. And that's in there at the knees. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming.
And then almost gives up another home run. He's struck. My truck got a 2-run bomber. A 2-run bomber. Oh, man.
Looks like he wants the signs again.
2-2 count. I want to put Bregman in, but I don't know. It's not worth it.
The wide to kick the pitch. That one off the mark.
Just subbed in a lefty on Garrett, and it's a 3-2 count. I put Bregman in for one pitch. You know? Because then I get the righty, and Bregman can hit a home run.
The wind of the pitch. This one high in the air to left center.
I'm on it right now.
Davis.
I'm on it right now. It's the mid-third, bro.
is
4-0. All right. Got to compose myself.
Back here at Coors Field. Now it's the shortstop, Alex Bregman.
Alex Bregman.
Cordero back to work. And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike one.
No, he does. More than 4-0.
And that one just missed off the outside edge. Here's a 1-1. That one hit to right. Granderson hauls it in, and there's one away. Here's Bryce Harper.
Yeah.
New pitcher now, Sam Howard. He's being eased into the game here with the bases empty.
Your attention, please. Now.
And he swings and misses. And it's 0-1.
That looked like a case of deciding to swing no matter what. That pitch was way off. Nice job of the pitcher knowing that this hitter's looking for something up that he can drive, but he just expanded the zone to his advantage.
No way!
And he beats
No
the
fucking...
shift.
He gets a little dribbler against the shift. Like, fuck you. He subs in against fucking Bryce Harper.
He
This
found
guy's a
himself
bitch.
behind in the count right there, but he did.
No. It's annoying. Yeah, you don't get any... I don't... My play... No. Sucks. Nope.
Give in. Really protected with 2 strikes right there. Pitch wasn't even close, but man, he got the barrel to it somehow. Nice job of bad ball hitting.
And that's in there for strike one.
That game mode. We have to do a flop. Battle Royale and draft him.
Right field down the line, and that one
You know what I'm saying?
slices foul. 0-2 now. Runner on the move. This one in the air center field. Nice grab on the run. 2 down.
Yeah.
Brandon Layton will hit next.
Nah,
Rolled out to second in his first at bat. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
It was a big mistake, bro. It was a really big
Fly
mistake.
ball down the line. Nobody can
I think
get
if he
there,
had
and it's a
caught that
foul
the
ball.
game would have been over.
Lefty continues to work, but the closer getting loose in the bullpen. That's to third. Ball game.
Well, you win this one 4-0, and it feels like you could have exploded for
Yeah, I
more
don't know.
offensively, but you also.
That's one. Yeah. Got 13 wins. I got an AL West captain. I wonder what that is. Probably get it. Seth Brown. Oh, Paul Sawald. Yeah, what up? Sean as well. So what were you thinking? About like, were you trying? I saw you texted me. I didn't see it yet. I was just playing. Brian, you trying to do that? Yeah, if you want. Yeah, honestly, dude, I think like wherever Walter parked. Well, yeah, I mean, I'll pay regardless, but I'm probably not. You know, I don't think we have to go in like Nah, but I'm saying like we parked somewhere and it wasn't that much. It was like cheap. But it was close too, actually. It wasn't that far. It was close to Reds. It wasn't close to anything else, really. It was like... Yeah, but it might be like $40, bro. Might be a lot. It might be a lot. Like, and I think you could park, like, on the side streets, like, kind of like... I don't know how to explain it, but, like, if you're going over the... railroad tracks or something, go towards Route 18. You know what I'm talking about? Like George Street, I guess. Closer to George Street, behind it, French Street maybe. I don't know. Yeah, I think you're right. But there's like there's parking over there, and I don't think it was a lot. Yeah. Go to Reds, or you can go to Pizza. Hey. Honestly, you know what's fun? Holiday. Honestly, bro. Low key. Cause like that pizza was cheap and it was fucking amazing, dude. Like it was like literally like I couldn't believe like we literally bought like a whole pie for like $8. Can you hear me? Yeah, it was like it was fucking good, and then we were like just because they had like the Giants game on. There was a lot of people there watching it and Giants shit. It was actually kind of cool. So we can go to Reds or that. That was when we went to, what was it? We went to the basketball Ohio State game and they won. Yeah, you know what's funny? We keep trying to play co-op and it's freezing and we have to quit and it keeps giving me like bigger ban penalties. And it's making me wait an hour to play co-op. It's fucking crazy. Dude, I just fucking destroyed that guy, but this guy might beat me. He's a little better. Playing Supreme Cup.
Okay, all set to go. And here is Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
I mean, that's like the meta. Like, I'm not too far off from probably what the meta team is.
And he deals. Swing and a miss.
He's
And
coming
away
back
we
on
go
me,
this afternoon.
I see my team a lot. Playing a Mookie Betts. Oh!
This to center field.
Do you have Ricky Henderson, you said?
Makes the grab, one
Henderson's
down.
my dude. Yeah, I love Ricky Henderson.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The third baseman, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
First pitch just misses.
Yeah, I'm 2 wins from getting that Dante Bichette, but he kind of sucks.
No score, just getting started.
Can't
Top of the
do it.
first.
He can only be a DH. And I already got Mike Trout.
Now a screamer into the outfield, and it goes just foul. One down, base is empty.
Nah, you can't. I swear, like the check
Biggio
swing
sets it
system
to
in this
first.
game is
Nice,
just
efficient
random.
start to the
Like, they
afternoon.
have no idea.
That's 2 out.
Nah,
He
it's-
made
they
it
don't-
look easy,
there's
but
no
I can tell you that
consistency.
was not a favorable matchup.
But I don't understand.
Here's Mike Trout. In there, and it's 0-1. Out towards right center
man, I
field.
almost had another home run with Mike Trout.
Puts the squeeze on it, and that will end the inning.
They never roasted him in real life. He had like a chance to win a game and he choked. He struck out.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Leading off, Brett Phillips.
The left fielder, Brett Phillips.
The pitch.
I mean,
Swing
what's
and a
like,
miss as he was
uh,
late that time.
Does he hold like crazy stats? Like, why is he so coveted in the baseball world? Yeah.
Goes
I mean,
down
like,
swinging
yeah,
for the
it's tossed
strikeout.
around.
Blew the express
But, like,
right by
why
his
is it?
bat
What's
for
his
strike
record?
3.
Like, I'm not ranking, right? What's his like,
And the batter
stats?
now, Craig Biggio. And first offering is fouled off.
Yeah, he plays for the Angels. Yeah.
And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that drops foul. In the dirt. Throw to first. Got him. 2 gone after the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
Next to hit,
Love how he
Reggie
usually,
Jackson.
that's
Swings through
why I
that
get from
one.
him.
0-1.
Francisco Lindor was like an F1 racing fan.
Hit weakly on the ground towards second. Moncada.
It's like, you a
tossed
fan
to
of F1
first.
racing?
That's
No.
the inning.
And then he goes and that's his cue. Same fucking commentary all the time. You know what's funny though? They do add new commentary in the updates. Pretty wild.
Back here at the ballpark. And now Lou Gehrig.
I'm done playing Madden
And here it comes. Hard hit, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
Torrey Hunter, the next to hit, takes low for a ball. That one is absolutely belted.
Oh, I'm a
Reaches out for it, but can't make the play, and it drops foul in the corner. Swung on, belted.
That's a home run.
Way back there.
We're out. It's a home run. I
And
hate that,
one's
dude.
gone
It's
into
like,
the
what is it?
bleachers. A
I had a home
towering
run.
shot to
It's a home
center,
run.
and now they're out front. It's 2-0.
I just barely
Curtis
missed hitting a home
Brander.
run, and then I just hit one. This guy's about to quit. Man, he quit, bro. It's only 2-0. I want more XP. I got 14 wins. Shit. Oh, dude, 3 wins in one thing. I got a live series. I paralleled Lou Gehrig to 3. Bro, Lou Gehrig's a parallel 3. My next reward's 5 packs. Missing the hangers. Damn, 12 wins in an event and 2 losses, you get Diamond, the live series player. True. Yo, why do they cap that? That's so gay. Like, It's fucked up. It's be a like it's 85 to 89. It's not like you can get like a Shohei. Yeah, like the 89. That's like 5K, dude. You're not even getting shit for that. Like that's actually kind of whack. Yeah. True.
And now Ricky Henderson.
For the night, the left fielder,
I'm on a little win
Ricky
streak right now.
Henderson.
Here comes a
Going 3 in
pitch.
a row.
Now he breaks his bat. Turner. Not in
Bro,
time.
I literally just
Great
hit
effort,
that
but
ball
it's an
so
infield hit.
hard. I broke
Well,
my
those
back.
kind of lucky
I gotta
soft
base
hits
it
will
out.
always make you
But, like,
smile. Tied
it
him up
made
really
loud
well with that
contact,
pitch
like,
inside.
made
Couldn't get it out of the
the bat just
infield,
blew
but
up.
somehow turns it into a knock.
Dude,
That's
that
a
was
thing of
like
beauty,
a
and
real
some hits
softball
just
game.
don't make sense.
I hit the fucking
Jazz
ball
Chisholm
so hard.
Jr. up to bat
Like
next.
the barrel
Lays
of
off
the
for
bat just
ball.
literally
This is one of those
exploded.
situations the infielders have to pre-plan and
almost killed the
understand that the
shortstop.
ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
That was
2-1
wild. I was
pitches
just
in
holding
there,
like
and
the
the count is
fucking
even.
nub of my bat, of the bat.
Henderson gets his lead at first with nobody out.
the fucking
Good job to
barrel
fight
just
that
flying
one
to the
off.
shortstop.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now batting, Mike Trout. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Next offering is fouled back. This
Mike
one
Trout,
blasted.
home run.
Left center
Oh, this
field.
man is-
On its
this
way.
man's
And
eating.
that one
He's
is
eating, bro.
outta here.
Damn. Dude, that was
He
awesome
flexes
doing
his
the fucking
power with
buy
that
and sell
swing.
plan.
Just like that,
Made
they move in
100K.
front. It's
Fucking
2-0. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Lou Gehrig.
Nah,
And
I
the
bought a
first
couple
pitch
players.
misses
Like,
for
I bought that
ball
Devin
one.
Williams for 50K.
Still only one out here in the
I
inning.
couldn't sell him. He wasn't like worth this that much anymore. I kept him. That sucked. Took me like.
And
a
the
week,
count
dude,
1 and
literally.
2.
Then I found all those common pitchers. I was making
One
way
down,
more.
base is empty. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away.
It's better to buy mass quantities and just wait, too.
In the air to left, down the
Instead of what I
line.
was doing at the bar.
And that's a foul ball.
But dude, that shit works, man.
The line
Got a
to
free
the
player
pitch.
out of it.
In the air, left field. And there are 2 down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Oh my god. You know, they say the home run
And
trap.
makes the grab. And that is that.
Yeah, 2-0.
Bottom of the first. Now the left fielder, Jazz Chisholm Jr. The wind to the pitch. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove.
To second for
Double
one.
play.
On
Double
the first
play.
double play.
99 and 94 speed.
Here's
double
the third
play.
baseman, Munetaka
I think that was
Murakami.
worth mentioning. That was crazy. I can't believe that.
And ball 1.
Count
The reason that was even a double play, he hit the ball so fucking hard right at the guy.
There's the
Really
strike.
bad
Looking
Giants
pretty sharp to
draft
start
in
the ball
the,
game. He's got that good fastball working early.
Right-hander kick steals.
You know?
That misses off the outside edge. Ripped on the ground to second. And that's the third out. Top of the second. And now here is Curtis Granderson.
Your attention, please. Now pitching.
The pitch. That one ripped. Trout reaching back towards the wall. Still going back. And brings it in at the wall.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Next pitch downstairs. And that's ball one. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Just a slow ground ball this time. Here's the tag, and he's out.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit, rolled over on it, and beat it into the ground.
Craig Biggio at the plate now as he chases after that one. Next offering misses down and away. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. And it's into the bleachers. Out of here. He made him pay for that one, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. Here is Moncada.
Almost hit another home run.
First offering is fouled off.
Fucking threw it right down the
a little
middle,
bit
bro.
low.
I was not expecting that. No.
So a foul ball makes it 1-2.
Go figure. I know.
Right-handed reliever. Foul off the plate. They'll do it again. 2 outs. Well struck left field.
Another home run?
Chisholm ranging back.
God damn it, I hate the announcers.
Holds
Well
it
struck.
in on the warning
Don't say
track.
well struck if it's going to be a fucking out.
Yeah. So let's do this.
Dude gets hype
Welcome
over
back.
every
Here's
fucking
Trout.
beat fly out. Mike Trout.
The right-hander back to work. Wormburner into the outfield for a knock.
Yeah, this Mike Trout has 98 speed. He must have parallel.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. That smash towards center. Hunter hauls it in for the out. And there's one away.
Man, that's one of those at-bats where you have to remind yourself it's about
hit
the
that ball
process.
really
He did everything
far.
right
Jesus.
there. Nothing to show for it. But in your mind, you have to convince yourself that it was a very good at-bat.
Michael Conforto at the plate now. That's ball one. And that one lifted in the air center field. He's got it, and there's 2 away.
Well, off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
On the ground. Throws across the diamond. Out number 3.
Got 2 innings out of one of these pitchers. That's crazy.
And welcome back. On to the 3rd inning. Here's the left fielder, Ricky Henderson.
Ricky Henderson.
Ramirez, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic.
Oh, the fucking one I bought?
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican
No,
Republic?
it's actually...
Lottie, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Yeah, I saw it for
Trout hauls it in,
$100.
and there's one away. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Hard ground ball, base knock.
Did you see that tops now Julio Rodriguez did, Joe? He's only a 94.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. It's a pretty good pitch down and away, but an even better job to go down there and get it while driving it to the opposite field for the base hit.
And the right-hander deals. Now 1-1.
The 99. Yeah, one.
And a swing and a miss.
Knowing that the pitcher wants a ground ball double play opportunity here, you've got to lay off pitches down to the zone. Right there, swinging at that pitch, that's a no-no.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. Throw on to Freeman. Got the out. At the plate, Lou Gehrig hit it well, but flied out to the deepest part of the outfield his first time.
Lou Gehrig home run. I knew it. I was feeling it. I was feeling it. As soon as I saw Lou Gehrig. That was Battle Royale, I think.
Shot, and they add to the lead. It's
5-0, bro. This guy
Here's the center fielder, Torrey Hunter. Swing and a miss. Slider right there.
Damn, bro. I saw Lou Gehrig come up, and I was like, if this man throws a fastball,
Liner to
it's
second
gone.
and
He
picked
throws a
on the
fastball,
hop.
it's gone.
Gathers and throws. And that is the third
That's
out
the
of the
key,
inning.
bro. I'm telling you, like, that's why the curveball is fire.
Back
Everybody's
here in
sitting
Denver
fastball.
as we go to the
fastball.
last
This
of
guy's
the
sitting
third.
fastball.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman.
You're the only guy sitting curveball, bro.
And that
He's
one
still
moves
hitting
his
it.
feet. Swings here and blasts one left field.
Exactly what I mean.
And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not in time. He's safe.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumpy, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
Gary Carter stands in now, looks at that one inside. And fouled off.
These fans, they are ready to cheer about something.
Swing and a base hit. Here comes Freddie around third.
It's 5-1. It's not good.
Comes through with the RBI. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it.
I am getting
That's a
nervous,
great
bro.
example of it
These
right
pitches
there. Got the
suck.
barrel in the hitting zone early.
People start feeling it in this game
Well-timed
mode.
swing and came away with a beautiful line drive in the center field.
Richard Dwyer takes over on the mound.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Popped up.
Oh!
And he'll be safe at first. And
Fuck!
falls.
That's now 3
First and
hits in a
second.
row for the
Dude, it's
offense.
probably-
Just
I'll
a
check
big
after.
hit
Let's see
behind
what's
third
right.
right there, and that's a really tough play for a third baseman or shortstop to
I'm
get to.
fucked.
The same for the left fielder.
This guy's
So
got a bloop
he just found
single,
a perfect
bro.
place to
Just
drop
had
that
a
one in
reach.
right there.
Like literally by like inches. Nah, first and second. Fuck. But he's got a Cunha out, dude. I'm nervous.
At the belt and fires.
At the club.
First and second
Tell you
here,
what
no
I do.
outs. Next one misses, and the count's even at 2.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
This is it.
Next pitch misses, and now it's 3
Oh
and 2.
my god. This fucking guy. Well, I have no outs. I got him.
Looking
Got
for
him
the
looking.
K.
Wow.
Now the
Wow,
third
he really
baseman,
just-
Munetaka
there's a lot of nice
Murakami,
character.
rounded out his first time up.
He had a chance there. I threw one right over the middle.
Ball 1, no strikes.
He was trying to take
the
a
lead
walk,
runner
bro.
at second. Chisholm at
Dude,
first.
people
one
really
gone.
be just like taking it, man. Like, they're not gonna swing no matter what. It's really a bad strategy.
And foul ball.
Taka almost.
And now it's even up.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike, if he swings or not.
And that one finds its way through. One run across, and it throws off line, safe at third.
One out.
Well done. Narrows the deficit with the RBI there. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing.
Jazz tosses to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across. The new pitcher in the game, Jimmy Cordero. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And first offering is fouled off.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
0-2 now. To the right side.
Wow, bro, he really got that.
On to
within, like,
first,
a time
ball
possible.
game. A 5-3 final score in this one. For Chris
won,
Singleton and
yeah,
our
that was
entire
scary.
outstanding crew
Holy
here at
shit.
MLB
He
The
just sent
Show,
me a
I'm John
message. He's
Shambi.
pissed.
We'll see you soon.
He's so mad. Oh God, what's he gonna say? GG. Oh, what a good guy. I thought he was gonna be like, fuck you. That was wild. That was fucking close. Jesus. I thought he was about to hit a home run with Lindor. That's why 5 runs isn't even enough in that game mode. Let's see. Max Kranick. Just got parallel. Oh wait, no, fuck. Dante Bichette's 20 wins. Ass. Yeah, dude, 2 minutes. It's crazy. Yeah. If it keeps going up, it's not good. It's pretty wild that a month into this game, without spending any money, my team's overall is a 97. No. Fuck that. I'm not spending any money on this game after spending money on Madden. No, I spent money on Madden. I spent a good amount. An amount I'm not proud of. At least I won a decent amount of Super Bowls. Like, if I didn't win any Super Bowls, I would have been pretty upset. Honestly, it's like a crazy euphoria for about like an hour or two. Nah, dude, it lasts like a good day, dude. That shit'll really uplift you, man. I'm not gonna lie. Like, the head-to-head Super Bowl was like, dude, I was on cloud 9, man. I was like really feeling fucking good. That was like hard, man. I had so many head-to-heads and I didn't fucking win the Super Bowl, bro. Got a couple to the Super Bowl and lost, and then a couple I just lost in the playoffs, and then I finally won one. Got a decent amount of squads. Super Bowls. I got 5 packs. Let's see what I get. What time do you want to leave, Zach? What time are you going to leave to go there? 8. I wonder what he's doing all the time. Is he working a lot? Yeah, he does. So he's trying to go and shoot it. I'm like, I'm not really like caught. wait, his gun is like a pistol that's like converted into a rifle or something? Like, that's what I said. Yeah, you said he didn't. I was like, I know what I saw. How much did he pay for that? Yeah, but you can only have 7 rounds, right? What's that? Yeah. What's up? Ooh, look at him. Aww. Is that really his favorite toy?
Yeah. Listen to him meow.
I love his eyes. My favorite.
Are you gonna watch the game?
Yeah.
New Brunswick?
I think so. Hold on. Yeah. I think I'm gonna go to New Brunswick. What are you wearing?
Nothing.
I don't know. I like it. good.
It looks like a kitty, black and white.
Look at him.
We're black and white. We're
Yeah, I don't know, but
matching.
Zach just left the fucking Xbox party, so I don't know what he's doing.
What?
Zach just left the Xbox party and didn't really say much, so I mean, I think we're meeting him there, but I don't know.
Oh, Brian's going?
Yeah.
Alright.
Bye. What are you doing?
Not sure yet. Oh, kitty, kitty. Ow, what the frick?
What do you do?
Push me.
Is he bite or scratch?
He didn't do anything.
Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Diamond Dynasty Baseball coming your way on the show. It's New York taking on New Jersey.
Which lips? Can you hear me? I said which lips?
First pitch coming your way next.
You didn't get it?
Now it's going to be Gio Urshela.
For New York, the third baseman, Gio Urshela.
The pitch. And there's a foul ball. Late on that fastball.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now here's a speed threat. Outfielder Ricky Henderson. First pitch is in the dirt. And misses inside. That one hammered center field. That's back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Man, I love that route. The ball was smoked. He knew he had to get back to the track right away. Turned his back on the infield. Got to the spot, turned around, and made a nice catch.
Yu Chang now at the plate as he swings through strike one. Comes up empty on the swing. 0-2 now. And the pitch. Foul ball, still 0-2. And the righty deals. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. The pitch. This one popped up. Strange Gordon on the move. He's got it, and that's the inning. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now it's going to be Ricky Henderson. And a pitch. And there's the strike. And a swing and a miss. One out. Here is Aaron Judge. For Judge, he's really developed into more than just a power hitter. He covers the plate well, shows impressive awareness of the strike zone to boot.
That's critical. Very important. If you want to be one of the best to ever play, it can't be all about hitting home runs. You have to have plate discipline as well.
One down, base is empty. Comes up empty. That's strike two.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back-to-back strikeouts. Lou Gehrig now at the plate. Diving, it gets down. Could be extra bases. The throw in, and he's got a double.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Great hands on that swing. Took the barrel right to the baseball, caught it out front, and nipped it into the gap. At that point, there's probably no question in his mind that he was going for two. That's just a great feeling.
Way out front for strike two.
Well, they're looking to get on the board first here after that clutch two-out double made this inning interesting.
In the dirt, blocked. Garver on to first. And it's in time for the third out, so that'll end the inning. Back here at the ballpark, Bryce Harper to the plate.
The right fielder, Bryce Harper.
Gibson back to work. There's the strike.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
And that's downstairs and outside. Kicks and fires. Going to count 1 and 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K. Here's Luis Arias. And a big swing and a miss. Swings and misses. And it's 0-2. Swings through it for the K. Pulled the string on the changeup. Mitch Garver up to hit here. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Mitch Garver, one of the rare major league players who hails from New Mexico, and one of the other ones, pretty good player, third baseman for the Astros. Garver grew up playing with Alex Bregman as a kid. Comebacker to the mound. To first, but it pulls him off the bag.
They got me with an error, my bad.
And now it's Eric Hosmer.
Like, honestly, it just looked weird, dude. It's hard to throw it with this fucking throwing thing. It was in the yellow. It was in the yellow, too. Like,
And the first pitch misses for ball 1.
Yellow is like a missed fucking field. No. It's gotta be green. My bad. That's like on me.
Kicks and deals. And a count 1 and 2. Garver leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Ripped to third, but handled, and that'll. Welcome back, bottom of the second. Here's Mike Trout. And the right-hander back to work. Swings through that one for strike 1. Swing and a miss, splitter in the dirt. The 0-2. Got it by him for the K.
Batting fifth.
Fuck.
Now the catcher up to hit, Gary Carter.
A different picture, so.
That one's in there, 0-1. Oh, and he hit him.
Damn.
Well, the bad news is that pitch wasn't close. The good news, they're set up to turn 2 and get out of the inning.
Francisco Lindor comes up to the plate. That's ripped. Base hit. Carter around second, headed for third. Carter coming home. Lindor with a relay throw. The tag out. He can't scramble back in time. But they do grab the lead. Here's Marcus Semien. That one missed. Chris, how about the 2021 season for Marcus Semien? He was an all-star, and he hit 45 home runs. And a good eye there. One of the other aspects with Marcus Semien, when he first came up with Oakland, he really struggled defensively, and he worked so hard. Ron Washington, a guy that helped him out, he ultimately ended up earning a Gold Glove.
Ron Washington has helped out so many infielders over the years. He's even willing to work with guys in the opposing teams. We saw him in the All-Star game working with NL East rival Pete Alonso. Everything came together perfectly for him right there. Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Get the fuck out of there.
Righty delivers. And that one wrapped foul. 0-2 now. Spoils the two-strike pitch, and you'll see another.
Finger on LB, you know what I'm saying?
And 1-2.
It's a good take.
The next pitch misses. 2-2. Out to short. They take the force out. Play made that end.
Fuck, it was a two-seamer.
And welcome back. Top half of the third inning. And now the shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
It's funny, it breaks out.
Why to kick the pitch.
You end up getting out in front of it.
And first offering is fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. On to first. And one away in the top of the third. Here's Joey Gallo. Swings through that one. 0-1.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good. And then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, it's hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss. That's strike two.
He's on the Twins now.
Left-hand hitter waits.
He's on the Dodgers
now. In the dirt. Catcher has it, fires to first. And there's two gone following the strikeout.
You're best when you let the game come to you. Tried to make too much happen right there. Not his best at bat.
Line drive.
up.
And puts the squeeze on that one.
See? Gotta keep going at it.
Back here at the ballpark, set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in is the speedy Ricky Henderson. Swing and a miss, and it's 0-1.
It's good speed at the top of the order here. You want to get it on, see if you can get a stolen base, maybe get around the bases and pick up a run.
This is a guy that likes it high.
Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Had him out front for strike three. Now it's Aaron Judge up to the plate. First offering misses the mark.
Really good run, perhaps a little bit too much on that two-seamer. Couldn't hold the corner.
Swing and a miss, and the count even at 1. And another ball. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
Man, he was really party on that fastball.
Great
job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Come on, drive. Oh, dude, my PCI was on it.
And here it comes.
Ah!
Swing and a miss. Struck
Damn!
him out. That's his second strikeout. And now the DH, Lou Gehrig, doubled his first time up.
It can be frustrating when it's just like right there.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Lovely game.
And now the first baseman, Mark McGwire. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
And I still have my PCI on it.
That one drifts inside. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Garrett off of first with 2 away. Next offering misses, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out.
No way.
Welcome back. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Ricky Henderson. Gibson back to work. There's a strike.
You know, this group of hitters, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. They're chasing a lot of pitches outside the zone, and those chases that are turning into a bunch of outs. Can they turn that around and stay within the zone? We'll see, but I think they have to.
And a foul ball, he stays alive.
Yeah, do not pitch that to this guy ever again.
The wind of the pitch.
You know that, 'cause he just hit that hard.
Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup. Here's a speed threat, Yu Chang. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Next offering is in for a strike.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business, and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
And Aaron makes a nice grab out there.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Harper now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there.
And
he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Next pitch is popped up. Gibson puts the squeeze on that one, and that. Bottom of the 4th, here's the center fielder, Mike Trout. And the pitch. Ball 1, no strikes.
3 home runs, 5 RBIs with him now. Damn, the stats are looking a lot better than when they were. It was 0-0
that one missing inside.
Yeah.
Pitch misses, and that's ball 3.
Well, these guys showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Next offering finds the zone, and the count is full.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Got him swinging.
The catcher, number 8.
Here's the catcher to hit, Gary Carter. Hit by a pitch his first time up. That misses. Ball 1. That's in there. 1 ball, 1 strike. The pitch.
No, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
Swings through that.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. And now it's Frankie Lindor.
Picked up an RBI his last
I got
only
you
running the game so
with
far.
Lindor. That was a 84.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
I didn't even realize it was that Lindor. I thought it was the 99 Lindor.
Yeah, that's outside.
Dude, that's a nice hit he had. Damn.
And he deals. Swing and a miss as he was late.
Well, they just threw that fastball by him, elevated, and if you're not looking up in that location, very difficult to catch up to.
Swing and a miss.
Nope.
Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the second baseman, Luis Urias. And a pitch. And there's a ball.
Count 1-0.
I just keep paying attention to him.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-0. The pitch. Ripped on a line. Trout puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one down. And here's the catcher, Mitch Garver. The outfield playing him to pull with the center fielder positioned in that left center field gap. That one inside. 1-0. There's a swing and a miss.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
The pitch. In the dirt. Carter gathers, throws, out on the drop, third strike, 2 gone. Here's Hosmer. Hard on the ground to first. McGuire steps on the bag, and that. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's Marcus Semien. The right-hander back to work. There's a strike. Chris Marcus Semien, Bay Area guy, played his college ball at Cal. White Sox selected him in the 6th round in 2011, and he has developed into a fine player.
Yeah, and he comes from a really good athletic line. His dad played football at Cal. His mom was also an athlete in college, and this guy is just a really good leader on a ball club. Had him break out to his career when he went to Toronto and started hitting home runs left and right.
D stands in here, leaves that one off the inside.
No, just B-swing, bro. He's in bunt defense, so if you hit it with contact, he'll go by it. Oh,
and now 2-0.
Not showing great command so far in this at bat. 2-0 count. He's got to execute here, or this could get ugly.
That's in there.
One way to make a guy real uncomfortable at the plate is pound him inside with good velocity. They're doing that right here.
Swing and a miss, and now 2-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Speed, I'm telling you.
Swing and a pop-up.
Come on, drop. Ooh,
makes the grab, 2 down.
Close. At least he didn't strike out. And he's fast, so you get him.
So up next, Ricky Henderson, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. On the ground, out to short, into the outfield, base hit, and that keeps the inning going.
Now, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Judge at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there. Next pitch is inside. 1-1. Good eye right there. Henderson off of first with 2 away. Ricky on the move. Swing and a miss. No throw. He's in there safely. Here comes the pitch.
He's freaking out. Yeah, be careful. Be smart. Look at the count. Know the situation.
Shot
nice try. Nice
and he
fucking
gloves
try,
it.
dude.
Tosses to first.
Yeah, no.
Inning over.
Dude, that was almost a hit. They get the pitcher in the field back.
And welcome back.
Sucks.
All set for the top of the 6th. Here's Francisco Lindor. Gibson back to work. And that one missing low. And that's downstairs and outside.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field.
Yeah, but
Henderson makes the catch, and there's one down. Joey Gallo steps to the plate. He's 0 for 1. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Ball 1, no strike.
That's out to center field.
we got some contact on that one. Very careful with that pitch.
Trout makes the grab, and there's 2 away. Gio Urshela to the plate. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads.
Yeah, old Yankee stadiums are pretty cool. I got this classic stadium.
Strike one. Urshela measures 6 feet even, 215 pounds, and he's a native of Colombia. Swing and a miss, and he waves at that one.
Yeah.
The 0-2.
It's got the Monument Park and shit.
Way high.
0-2 fastball
Texas.
way out of the zone. I think he's trying to
I
speed
want
him
that
up.
place with the
Got to
short.
stay back.
It's a polo
All speed's
grounds,
probably
dude.
coming.
It's got like short fences left and right. If you like pull the ball, it's a home run. And then center field's like 500 feet, 600 feet, dude. It's like something crazy.
Another 1-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him. Back here at the ballpark. Now it's the DH, Lou Gehrig. And the pitch.
Ooh.
And first offering is fouled off. Gehrig, 24 years old, and he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. Next offering is in the dirt.
Some people say that first basemen kind of have the day off regularly because they don't run around a whole lot. But when you think about it, they are involved in just about every single play, and there's a lot of stress that gets put on their legs. So a well-deserved day at the DH spot for him. Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air, lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
McGuire, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike one. Next pitch is outside. Out to short. Fires over to first. And a couple of quick outs. Pretty impressive lineup. Mike Trout hitting this far down to the order. Foul ball there. Right-hander kick steals. Good eye in that spot. Henderson running hard to get it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. Welcome back. Top of inning number 7. And here is Ricky Henderson. And a pitch. That one at triple digits.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Next offering is in for a strike.
It's fucking him up.
The wind of the pitch.
I think it's fucking me up, but it's really fucking him up.
Fights that one away. The count remains 0-2. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
That shit was in there.
0-1 there.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That's off the mark, and the count is even 2-2. And the righty deals. In the air, right field. He's under it. Makes the catch. One down.
He realized it was a strike.
So digging in, Yu Chang.
I'm saying he was really late on that.
Swings through that one.
I'm like, how does he
He's
take
been
those two
attacking
pitches
hitters
so
early
close?
in
I
at
realized he
bats.
was
He's
trying to
thrown
take the
strikes
ball.
on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced in this one.
Good eye right there.
So we got those strikes.
The 1-1. And he grounds one back up the middle. That one sizzling on its way through to the outfield. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single.
Everything came together for him. Timing on the swing was good, able to shoot the ball up the middle. Didn't square it up as much as he probably would have liked, but that's a good approach paying off.
Gregory Soto on the pitch here.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Harper in the box now. Takes strike one. That one's in there. 0-2.
If you're a base runner, you got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best.
Swings and misses. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Here's the second baseman, Luis Urias. In there. He's safe.
Think I don't see you taking a lead? Oh, yo,
they're keeping him close.
I'm gonna get him. I gotta like call a pitch and pick off fast.
Back to first.
And
no luck this time either.
Yo, he pissed me off, dude.
And a shocking development. He's safe again. Here's the pitch. Runner on the goal. And first offering is fouled off. Now he steps off. Nothing doing.
Sometimes if you do that and they go, get him stealing easy.
At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
Whoa, he took a big, yo.
And he's back in on the dive.
Yo. Oh, yo, he just literally took like
the
a
runner at
two-step
first
lead
with
on
two
the
gone.
pitch up like that.
Another throw over. And he's safe at first.
It's almost like, dude, let me get him. Look at this guy.
Here's the 0-2. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again.
He's a little out front, but did a good job keeping the hands back long enough to foul that pitch off.
And a swing and a miss.
Damn, bro. That's a
Bottom of the 7th.
Bat,
Here's the
man.
catcher,
Jesus.
Gary Carter.
Billy Wagner. Yeah. Oh man. It might give you Strider. I'm gonna give you Strider, bro. Honestly. Yeah, maybe. Or at least maybe.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Oh damn. Fucking Shohei. The closing pitcher.
And he deals. A swing and a miss, and that's strike one. Pitch misses, and it's a ball and a strike.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
In the dirt, Garver on to first. Gets him. One away on a drop third strike.
Just not a good pitch to swing at. One reason he's an everyday player is he usually lays off of that junk.
Lifted in the air out to left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. 2 outs, base is empty. Marcus Semien the next to hit. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Swing and a miss. That one at 101. And the 0-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity. Ready to begin the 8th. And now the catcher comes up to him. Mitch Garver.
Make up for a pitcher.
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Spencer Strider. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. And here it comes. And ball 1.
Count 1-0.
Pitch misses there. Now 2-0. The tying run at the plate. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
That was straight queso right there.
That hits the dirt, and the count is 3-1. The wind of the pitch. And he pumps it a strike.
And boy, that was the pitch. 3-1. You want to be really aggressive on the fastball.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Now it's Eric
Yeah,
Hosmer.
man. You can't make it easy, bro. I swear. You can't make it easy.
On the ground, right side.
Ah!
Outfield base hit.
Damn.
And that puts the tying run on base.
I tried.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Just one of those seeing eye base hits through the infield. He just kind of rolled over on it a little bit, but sometimes those can find a hole and get you a knock.
Lindor swings through it for strike one. Little trouble with this one behind the plate, and an excellent job keeping it right there. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Next offering is in for a strike. That one lifted to left. And Ricky Henderson the grab. Out number 2. And now it's Joey Gallo.
Typically, the outfield defense will play a little bit deeper just to keep the ball in front, make sure that runner on first doesn't come all the way around to score and tie this ball game up.
Hosmer leads off first with 2 down to the inning.
All right, you gotta get this guy out.
The 0-1. High fly ball down the left field line. Henderson moves under it.
Oh, man. Damn.
Right-handed reliever. And that one is lifted in the air. Judge has it sized up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the
Judge
inning.
made me nervous, dude. Right? Why did it make me do Judge? Like it...
On to the bottom of the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, D. Strange
Who's
Gordon.
batting? No, it's me. I got it.
And the pitch. 0-1. All right, Singy, you know him at door. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
Henderson now at the plate as he swings through strike one.
Oh, that was a pinch.
Oh, and 2 now. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. And now big number 99, Aaron Judge. In there for strike one.
With 2 out and nobody on, you want to go right after this guy. He's the number 2 hitter, which means if he gets on, you've got some thunder coming up behind it.
Here's a 1-1. A little out front there as he swings through it.
Man, this has been a real important inning in relief. I mean, so far.
Swings and misses.
Middle, bro. I fucking can't hit him.
And welcome back. Here's the third baseman, Gio Urshela. Strider back to work. There's the strike.
Well, they say it's the best pitch in baseball. Strike one. You get ahead on a good hitter as well. Gives a little bit more confidence to move through the at-bat.
Lifted in the air, right field.
Please, for the love of God,
Judge
catch it.
makes the catch, and there's one gone. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
Fouled off. He was late. And the right-hander deals. That's down and in. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Looking to get the tying run on base. On the ground to short.
Got
Now the throw to first
got
on the run. Now only one out
man.
remaining. Uchek
They're hitting this
digs
shit
in
hard,
now.
bro. They're hitting them balls hard right now.
And takes low for ball one.
What is he sitting? Fastball? How does he take that? How does he take that?
Just off the outside part of the plate.
2-0 count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side, or the fans better look out in the stands.
And that'll do it.
Damn, bro, he had me nervous. The way he was,
And
yeah,
win
that's what
it
we
by
did.
a
We won
run.
nothing.
For Chris Singleton and our
He won a couple 1-0. Damn, that Lindor fucking double. 372 now. Oh, those guys weren't that great. We won 1-0. Oh shit. Spencer Strider with the save. Wow. Yeah. Let's do it. Yeah. Wait, what's the next one? Oh, it's 400, right? Oh, you get a gold. You get a gold player. Man, 1-0. That was stressful. 1-0 was stressful. Fucking Lindor, bro. Fucking clap on. You get beamed. Yeah, he fucking hit you. Yo, you only had 50 speed. That was just like a good place like hit, luckily. You never know. It's so weird. I swear, it's like so random, their hits. Shit, do we want Mike Trout or Ricky Henderson? Who did I pick last time? I think I had both, right? Should I do Mike Trout or Josh Chisholm? Mike Trout definitely, right? Yeah, it was probably just like fucked up the other day. Damn, why can't it give us a Joe Morgan or whatever?
in, everybody. Glad you're with us. We've got Diamond Dynasty Baseball tonight. It's the Knights taking on the Pinheads. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. And now here's the speed threat, outfielder Ricky Henderson.
The left fielder.
Okay, let's see. We got Bob Gibson.
Ricky Henderson.
And a pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and we are underway. Next pitch off the plate, and that's ball one. And now the count 1-2 after the swing and the miss.
Hit.
Trout makes the grab, one away.
Yeah. Did it glitch for you, like the outfield thing?
Next offering misses down and away.
Oh, now the game's broken. Oh my god. Bro, this game sucks. Not how long I'm gonna be banned for. Oh god. But you still haven't even switched your fucking your hitting thing? Yeah. That's probably why it froze.
Hey everyone, it's Book Shambi. Welcome to the show. Welcome, everyone, to Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and gorgeous PNC Park. We've got a perfect day for baseball. It's the Milwaukee Brewers going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy, when you consider the most gorgeous ballparks in the sport, this one right here, PNC in Pittsburgh, one of the best.
Jimmy Rollins.
And now, Ricky Henderson.
Leading off for New Jersey, the left fielder, Ricky
And a pitch.
Henderson.
Crushed in the air. Left center field. Way back there. No doubt about it. A solo shot. Just like that, they move in front. It's 1-0. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. Up the middle, Gurriel. In plenty of time to first. One out in the top of the first. Here's Mike Trout. Maybe expecting a bunt here. Third baseman playing in on the edge of the grass. Swings and misses. Strike one.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
One down, base is empty. On the ground to the left. And foul ball.
Mike Trout, just a special player, a special human, does everything well on the baseball field and seems to do it as well off the field.
And the pitch. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Blew the express right by his bat for strike three. Now it's going to be Lou Gehrig. And takes low for ball one. I think with Mike Trout, when you consider all the awards, the wins above replacement, he's on a trajectory, if he stays healthy, that he'll end up as one of the greatest position players of all time. Strike two.
One of the unfortunate things is that in this guy's career, particularly early, we just didn't get to see him in the postseason very much. You want to see the best players playing in October.
Kirk throws to first in time. And it's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Here comes a pitch. Gurriel gets a piece.
Why is she like yelling at the phone?
And now the count is even.
That's a really good take right there. Slider down and in. Very difficult to get on the same plane and do anything with.
Next one misses. Ball two. The wind of the pitch. Out there to center. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Now batting Jarren Duran. Bounce to the left side. Into the outfield, base hit. So a man aboard now with one away.
Waste no time there. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team to bat right there. Nice job.
Nice grab.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions. Great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
Alec Thomas can't hold up, and that's a strike. Ground ball to the right side. On to first, and that is the second inning set to go. Now here is Torrey Hunter. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Drops into the glove, and there's one down. Now it's the right fielder, Curtis Granderson. That one is hammered right field. That's back there. Gone. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 2-0. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Francisco Lindor, a guy who's won multiple gold gloves and a platinum glove, multiple all-star appearances. Mr. Smile, what do you think of when you contemplate the player Francisco Lindor?
Just a special talent, both sides of the ball, both sides of the plate, equally a force. And one thing about Francisco Lindor, you talk about that smile, he's also got some good sense. If I'm a catcher, love it when he comes to the plate because he's got all kinds of different colognes that he wears and sometimes mixes them.
Out to short, Gurriel. Tosses across to first, and they get Biggio for the out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And here is Randy Arozarena. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Julian Merriweather. This guy can bring it velocity-wise. And there's the strike.
Cold night tonight, Boog, and that's a pretty firm fastball right there. I tell you what, memories of getting jammed, they creeping into my mind right now.
The pitch.
0-2.
Fouls one off. 2-2.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
3-2 now. The 3-2 is off the outside edge, and that is ball 4.
What a battle. It's not always easy laying off a 3-2 pitch, and I tell you what, he earned that walk.
Oh, he gloves it. And now Austin Barnes, outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
So 2 down now, and here is Munetaka Murakami. And first offering is fouled off. At the belt and fires. Arozarena on the move. Ripped on a line. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. In to score from first, and it's a one-run game.
Well, back within one as he brings home the run. Nice line drive to the pull side, met it out front, but just stayed through it nice enough and ripped it into the outfield.
And now Chipper Jones to the right side. Tosses to first. That's the inning. Back here at the ballpark, here's the second baseman, Yoan Moncada. Cordero back to work. Just missed. Cordero, the tall righty, he features a sinker, a four-seamer, a changeup, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Fly ball down the line. And an automatic double now as it hops the wall in foul ground. Now here is Ricky Henderson. That one out to right. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down. And now it's going to be Jazz Chisholm Jr. Swing and a bouncer. Barnes.
Really?
Not in time. Great effort, but it's an infield hit. One down. And now batting, Mike Trout. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. On the ground to third, and that's just foul.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Right-handed reliever. Base hit, and a run comes in.
Contact swing, Trout for the win. Let's put it in play.
Back-to-back singles, solid swing from start to end. On time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he made it out front for the line drive knock.
And a pitch. Rolled softly, but that goes foul. Kicks and deals. In the dirt. No advance. Good job behind the dish. Runners at first and second with one gone. And another ball.
Good miss with that changeup away. He needs a ball on the ground for a double play. Minimize the potential threat right here. On the hitter's side, nice job of laying off that pitch.
Struck him out swinging. Couldn't catch up to the heater. So first and second with 2 outs. And now, Torrey Hunter. Swing and a miss. Strike one. Now one miss. Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2. Wouldn't chase that time.
It's a good take.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And he deals. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. In the dirt, but kept close. Nice job behind the plate there.
It's a hit.
Lined into left center, base hit. Jazz on his horse coming around third. He will score.
No!
It's 4-1.
Wow,
The
he
tag,
threw it to
and
third.
that's out
He
number
got
3, inning over.
Wow. That was a heads-up play.
And welcome back. And the batter now, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. And a pitch. Puts it in the air out towards left center. Henderson takes it in for the out. And there's one down.
Almost a loud start to the inning on that first pitch. Man, he's going to want that one back, no doubt.
And a foul ball.
I won a bunch of around.
The 0-1.
I haven't lost since.
Now 1-1. Line drive, and that's a base hit.
Man.
So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. So a man aboard, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Alejandro Kirk, 0 for 1 so far. Into center and a base hit. They get it in quickly.
Yeah,
so
always
first
gotta be
and
a close
second, now
ending.
1 out. Alec
That's a
Thomas
bad
now, 0 for 1. He grounded out in his first at bat.
Johan Ramirez. That's the guy you're talking about.
Now on the bump, Johan Ramirez.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a set. The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this one.
He's feeling
Good eye right there.
One strike.
I'm fucking scared.
Ripped to first, caught.
Such a confidence boost for a reliever to come into the ball game and get the first hitter he faces. Just makes everything slow down a little bit, and then from there can really settle in.
And it's fouled away. This one in the dirt.
He's got 2
But
outs.
no
first and
advance from the
second,
runners.
Up 4-1.
Durant over at second. Kirk on at first with 2 down. Next pitch is popped up. And that is the ball game. 4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire out.
Ricky Henderson and Curtis Granderson hit home runs. So stop swinging. And you should be winning. Like 5 wins a century. Mike Trout paralleled. One more win gets me a silver player. That's pretty cool. I guess Dante Bichette would be a good pinch hitter. I know that man's gonna come up clutch for me. That'd be my new Bregman. You just him and Bregman over Teoscar, I guess. I always have 2 righty pinch hitters, 2 lefty pinch hitters. And I literally specifically just have pinch hitters that are good against like certain arms, you know. Yeah, just blowing off a guy fouling off a bomb. Damn, if I win one more, I get a silver player. That'd be kind of cool. Yeah. That'd be lit. Yeah, I don't even know if I've ever really gotten a silver player before. 6 wins is hard.
All right, ready to get
You
underway.
get another 6?
And now here's the speed threat. Outfielder Ricky Henderson. The wind and the pitch. This one high in the air to left center.
That's another leadoff home run of Ricky Henderson.
And Acuna able to make the grab. Jazz Chisholm Jr. now.
The third baseman, number 2, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
Like no computer
Swing and a little roller right side. The throw first, just got him on that one.
Good late bite on that slider. Got the hitter out front, rolled over on it. Exactly what he was supposed to do.
Wow.
Bounced out to short. Grissom sends it to first, and that will end the inning.
2 really close.
Now at the plate, Wander Franco. The wind of the pitch. The other way, and that one gets down, fair ball, and that rolls into the corner. Now he turns and heads for second, and he's there with a leadoff double.
First pitch swing in, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so much.
Swing, and that one hammered down the line. If it's fair, it's gone, and that is out of here.
Yeah, see nothing. This sucks.
Francisco Lindor sends it out, and they jump out front. It's 2-0. And the batter now, Nick Maton. In the air, center field. Hunter calls it in, and there's one away.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Rafael Devers now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And Devers hits that one, grabs it on the run, and there's 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Vaughn Grissom will hit next.
Yeah, just remember, bro, they're using shitty pitchers, so like.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And that one's gone into the bleachers. An absolute blast to left. And they tack one on the board. It's 3-0. So digging in, Jazz Chisholm Jr.
Jojo Romero. Are you done?
Some nuggets on Jazz Chisholm. He's from the Bahamas, and he was born in 1998. Signed with the Diamondbacks in 2015. Before he can make his major league debut, though, Arizona traded Jazz to Miami for Zach Gallen. He made his debut the following season, and then in 2022, he became an all-star. Struck him out back here in Coors Field. And now the first baseman, Lou Gehrig. The pitch. Left field. That one gets down for a hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough. But right there, it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff, a base hit.
Next pitch is in the dirt. 1-1. Next pitch misses, and it's 2-1.
Oh,
in the air, right field.
Just missed.
Brings it in, and there's one away.
He's got Jojo Romero in two.
Next to hit, Curtis Granderson. So coming into the game now on defense, Alex Bregman. He takes over and right. Here's Alex Bregman. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Bregman, who had a great career at LSU. He was the second overall pick in 2015. He wears that number on his back, number 2. And Singy, he was a big Derek Jeter fan growing up. Under it is Acuna to make the grab.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Francisco Lindor at the plate now. That's ball 1. Next pitch in the dirt. 2 balls, no strikes to count. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Well done behind the dish. Here's a 2-1. Good eye right there. Garrett, the runner at first with 2 gone. And that's ball 4.
Well, he's starting to look a little gassed to me, and we'll see if they go to the bullpen in this spot or not.
First and second, 2 down. And here's the catcher, Craig Biggio. So now a pinch hitter, Freddie Freeman, looking for a big hit with 2 out, runners at first and second. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Next offering is in for a strike. First and second, 2 down. So now 1-2.
Man, I'm pretty impressed out there on the mound right now. I mean, these are tough spots where pitchers really got to bear it.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the second, and now here is Ji-Hwan Bae.
You know, this guy's great speed is in the back of that pitcher's mind. If he can get on, it's going to give him one more thing he's got to think about.
And first offering is fouled off. Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He sends it into the second deck, and they tack on to their lead. It's 4-0. Here's Ronald Acuna Jr. at the plate. On the mound now, Jimmy Cordero. He's into the game with the bases empty.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
Now the 0-1. Popped up, middle of the diamond. Puts the squeeze on that one, and there's one away.
Boy, that was a hanging breaking ball right there. I think he tried to do a little bit too much. Sometimes those eyes can get really big. I think his swing broke down as well, and that's what caused him to pop it up.
Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to swing it on the first pitch. That ball was drilled 106 off the bat, and that's the kind of feedback that tells you you're right where you want to be with your swing mechanics.
Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
He was all over that one. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Lindor retired. Runner tags at second. Goes to third. In there. And now they've got runners at the corners with 2 outs. So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Sam Howard.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Mayton stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. And now it's even up.
He normally does damage on that pitch in that location. Just a swing and a miss there. I don't think you want to throw it again, though.
The 1-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. Welcome back. Here is Yoan Moncada. And a pitch. That's a little bit low. Familia, 33 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. Fouled off to the right.
Where do you even begin with the talent we've seen from the Dominican Republic? Vladdy, Big Papi, Pedro, the list goes on and on.
Tap dances out of the way of that one. Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Next pitch is popped up. Mayton settles under it and makes the catch. 1 away. So the lineup flips over. Next to hit, Ricky Henderson. And first offering is fouled off. Righty delivers. And it's even up. Now this is in the air down the line. Reaches out for it, but can't make the play. And it drops foul in the corner. In the air out to center. And it drops in. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Hey, whatever works, right? Doesn't have to be impressive. These days, most outfielders play pretty deep, and I'm not sure if that was a factor there or not, but off the bat, you're thinking it's going to be a pop-out, and it just kind of nestled into that spot where no one was able to get to it.
Here comes the 0-1. Double play ball to second. Flips for 1, and he'll be safe at first. So it's their last chance in this one. Now Trout gets a chance to hit. Swing and a line drive, base hit out into center field. Lead runner around second, and that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Runners on first and third, 2 away. Out to short, Grissom. And that is the ball game. A 4-0 shutout in this one. For Chris Singleton and our...